Hey everybody, and welcome to today's video. Hope you're doing really well. And today's video is going to be about Vanguard and specifically setting up their stocks and shares ISAs. Now, I've already opened an account, but today I'm going to run through what I did to set one up and how to set up the monthly payments. Vanguard let you choose between 77 different types of funds. Now, these can be equity funds, bonds, or blended funds, which are basically a mixture between the equity and bonds together in different ratios to give you a retirement package to come out with. Now, you can choose between any one of these and invest monthly into a mixture of them. The great thing is, if you're a UK resident and you choose an ISA, you can invest up to £20,000 and it be tax free. That means more of your money, it can go into your investments. The one thing I will add is ISAs generally have a fee to open and use an account. In Vanguard's case, that's 0.15%, and that's very low compared to the rest of the market. Now, what I would say is before you open an account with Vanguard, do your research, look at what else is out there, and see if they compare to the rest of the market. And lastly, there is a risk. With all types of investment, you can actually come out with less money than you initially invested. So now let's step in and see what it takes to open an account. I'm going to show you all the steps and also tell you if you need any specific pieces of personal identification along the way. So here we are on Vanguard's website. I'll put a link to it in the description below. But what you want to do is once you're on their homepage is click what we offer at the top and Vanguard ISA. And that takes us to their stocks and shares ISA page. And if we scroll down, you can see some helpful information about the account, primarily about how much you can invest each year and how much you can invest from as little as per month. So we're going to click on open an account, and that's going to take us to their application page, which at this point we don't have an account with them already. So you can see here we'll need several pieces of information: national insurance number, your debit card details, and your bank account details. So we're going to click on start my application. And here we have important information about opening an account. Obviously, read this on your own time and make sure that you're happy with the information presented. I've already gone through this key information myself, so I'm going to tick the box to say I've read it all and I'm happy to proceed. You then get taken onto a page about where you'd like to make your investment. Now, there's several types here and they all may be a bit confusing. So again, probably do your research a little bit before you get to this page, but I'd like to take this opportunity just to show you about the blended funds. So the blended funds, as you can see, are the unique to Vanguard, and they provide you with certain percent life strategy equity funds. Now, I'll take you to the page where it explains this in further detail, but basically the different percentages is how it is split the shares to bonds. And as you can see, the more shares you have in their blended fund, the greater the risk, but also the potential for higher reward, and are really aimed for longer term goals. Now, these are great if you want to really think about an investment towards a retirement package and something that you want to be doing for at least 5 years, if not 10 years. And people see this as beneficial because by putting it into bonds, you reduce some of the risk involved with, say, stock market crashes that happen every so often. And it means that you are not burdened so much by that market crash. We're not going to be choosing a blended fund today. We're going to go with equity funds. Now, equity funds are generally spread across different regions of the globe. So as you can see, we have Europe, global, UK, Japan, Asia Pacific, USA, and emerging markets. Now, I've done my research and I feel like I've picked two regions I feel comfortable putting my money. Now, what you'll find is if you select for one of these, for example, and you want to put 100 down and you want to put £50 down as regular payment, you'll see the minimum amount for each one of these funds is £500 and a minimum of £100 per month. Now, I'm going to invest £1,000 initially, and then I'll be meeting the minimum monthly payments of £100 on 2 different funds. So the funds I've chosen to go with are firstly the emerging markets. Now, what I would suggest you do is read a little bit into the key investor information. So this brings up a page and shows you information about that fund, the risk and reward profile, and also the previous past performance that this fund has gone through. Now, again, you use this information and the risk associated to that to your own benefit and research into each one of these. And also look on the internet to see what others may have picked and chosen and why. So I'm going to be putting £500 down onto this one and £100 on a monthly regular payment. And then the other one I've chosen today is the developed world excluding the UK. Now, this is more to just spread my investment across the global market and hopefully not feel like there's such a risk involved, because ultimately the world at this point in time, 2020, is a very unstable place, especially the market itself. And I feel that both impact and, well, the impact itself will be shown through something like this fund. So I'm going to go next and add them in. And now this asks me for my details, which I'll fill in, obviously, off screen and not show you. The next page you'll get to once you fill in information about yourself is account access. So this is obviously creating an account with Vanguard, and it's going to be the details you use to log in. As you can see, they also use your mobile number as another form of authentication to access the account. I'll fill these in and then we'll go to the next page. Now we've come to the page asking us to add our payment details. So as you can see, it gives you an overview of the investment funds that you've chosen and an option to add your bank account and add a debit card for obviously to take the lump sum and also the regular payments, probably through direct debit. Again, this is showing you just information about your fees and obviously a tick box to confirm once you're finished. So I'm going to go ahead and add these two in now, and then I'll show you the next page. So now we've set up our account, you can see that this has been now created and we are just pending through our transactions. So we can go to my account overview, and that will show you some slight statistics about your account. Now obviously we've just opened this, so there's not really much in it at the moment. What I'll do is over the next few days, I'll log in, show you what it looks like after that, and then that'll be it. Your account is created and then you can continue using it. I'll go through in another video the different options that you have here down the left hand side, and obviously your portfolio options at the top of what you would like to do. And there we have it. We've set up our Vanguard stocks and shares ISA. We've added a lump sum and we've set up our monthly installments. The great thing about doing it this way is, like any other direct debit, you probably won't even notice that it's gone out of your account each month. But the good thing about it this way is you're actually putting investment into yourself. Now, if you'd like to know any more information about Vanguard, then put a comment below, hit that subscribe button and give me a like. Thanks everyone.